In today's video, I'm going to show you how to turn your Kajabi account into a complete content hub with your blog, your courses, your emails, all in one place. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley Roberts, and if you are a coach of some sort, an online service provider, chances are you've got content all over the place. Emails on one platform, a course on another, a blog post maybe on WordPress or nowhere at all. Kajabi gives you a way to bring it all together so you can look more professional, stay organized, and give your audience one place to connect with you and your offers. Let's walk through how to do this step by step. So before we dive in, what is Kajabi? Kajabi is an all-in-one platform for creators, coaches, and business owners who want to sell digital products, host online programs, and grow their brand all without needing 5 different tools. You can build a website, host your courses, write blog posts, create email sequences, collect payments, and even automate the back end of your business. It is so powerful. And today, we're going to focus on using Kajabi as a content hub, meaning one central place where your people can read your posts, sign up for your email list, and access your paid or free programs. Now, let's talk about what makes Kajabi a good choice if you want everything under one roof. So first off, it's designed to work as one ecosystem, which means your blog, email, site, and products are all talking to each other. If someone signs up for a freebie, you can instantly add them to a course, a tag, and an automation. No extra tools or integrations are needed. Second, the blog feature is simple but clean. You won't get overwhelmed with options. You can publish recipes, how-to articles, or personal updates quickly and easily. Third, Kajabi's course builder is one of the easiest I've used. You can upload videos, PDFs, or even voice memos and organize them into lessons and modules. And finally, the email marketing tool inside Kajabi lets you write broadcast emails or set up full automation flows right inside the same platform where your audience is already interacting with your content. It's built for people who are running solo or with a small team and who want to spend more time helping people and less time switching tabs. Okay, let's get into the walkthrough. So if you are not familiar with Kajabi or have never used it before, make sure you use our exclusive link down below. That way you can follow along. So once you click that link, you will be brought to this page right here. And with that link, you actually can get a 30-day free trial. And then as you can see, we'll go over the pricing a little bit later on, but just so you're aware, the 30-day free trial, and then whatever plan you select, it will go ahead and continue with that after that. So you can continue with Google or an email address. So you'll just type in your email address and then click continue. Then you'll go ahead and add in all your information, first and last name. You can create a password. Then make sure you have your email handy because you will need to confirm. Once you have created a password and confirmed your email, it's going to ask us a couple questions here. So which products are you interested in building? Courses, coaching, digital downloads, newsletter. Do you currently run an online business? Yes, full time. We'll skip that. We're going to use health and fitness as example. Another creator. We'll click continue. Okay, so now about your audience. We're going to build from scratch. How many followers? Click continue. Oh yeah, we're going to skip that for now. And then you're going to add in your address and then click continue. Amazing. Okay, now over here, you can see we've got our dashboard. So they actually do have a kind of quick start guide. We're not going to go into that, but if you wanted to follow that, that's another option too. But then we've got the dashboard right here. So you'll have your revenue, balance once you connect everything, and then updates and just other things like that. And then this is where all of your products are. So coaching, courses, community, podcasts, newsletters, downloads. And then we've got sales. So this will be all of your payments, your offers, your carts, etc. And then here is your website. So this is where you can design your website. There's also a branded app that you can do as well. And then marketing. So this is your email campaigns, etc. All of your contacts and leads. And then they've got analytics as well. So just as an example today, we're going to be going with a health coaching business. So let's just say you want a blog to share wellness tips, a free guide that builds your list, and a beginner course on nervous system regulation. So here's how we're going to build that out in Kajabi. Once you've got everything connected, like your payments and everything like that, what we're going to do first is set up your website. To set up your website, we're going to go ahead here. We're going to go to design. We'll pick a template. What I always recommend here is find a template that not necessarily the look of it, but how it functions. lessons because you can change the colors and the font super easily. What's more challenging is changing how it works on the back end. So maybe we like this one. Okay, cute. Does this have a blog? Yep. Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, perfect. So now we'll go ahead and you can just take a look at the site details if you want. You can add your logo, colors, etc. Now we'll just go ahead and edit. Now we're going to click customize. So you can edit everything in here super easily. Just so you are aware, you can drag and drop everything, but they also right here, you can see all the different blocks. So here is your hero block, which is right here. The newsletter opt-in, which we will need to create a form that collects the emails. And then we've got the podcast, right? So then you can listen automatically and just link directly there. Bio offers video images. Okay, so let's start off with building the form because again, you'll just edit everything to match your brand, your vibe, and your aesthetic, your words, etc. So a couple things we need to do is create a form. Okay, cool. Weekly lessons, motivation, and self-care ideas delivered to your inbox. Cool. Sign me up. Now you can see this button. Okay, cool. So now we've got that form set up so you can go ahead and collect their email addresses. You've got your website set up. Now we'll save this. Now we're going to go to the blog. So for the blog, what we're going to do first is go down here to blog. We'll click get started. Okay, you can add a page description and add a photo as well, but now you just create all of your blog posts right from here. Cool. So then we will go ahead and add our title. Then we'll go ahead and add the content. We'll go ahead and add a URL. So we'll say 5 simple shifts, page title. You can add a description if you would like, and then you can add a photo. We'll go ahead and save this. So you always create your blogs in here. Now let's go to our website and we can go, we're on the pages right here. So we'll go to a blog post, 5 simple shifts. We'll go to publish. You also can schedule it right here. Cool. Now let's go to website pages. We'll go to the blog. Cool. Now we see it's automatically populated here. You can see the title, when it was created, and then a little description, and then continue reading. Even if we want to preview this, of course, we'll go ahead and change all of this. We click continue reading. Now it says the whole thing. And even down here, it says subscribe for weekly life lessons. You can add a form down here to, again, call to action to your newsletter, right? See how all of this is working together seamlessly? Now you know how to create a website, blog, collect email addresses. So now let's go ahead and go to email campaigns. So to set up a new email campaign, you'll just click new email campaign, and then you can either broadcast or create an email sequence. So an email broadcast is just one going out. So your weekly newsletter. If you're sending out a weekly newsletter every single Monday, that would be a broadcast once a week. An email sequence is where you can create a welcome sequence, something like, when someone signs up maybe for your lead magnet, then that's how you automatically send it to them. So maybe email 1 is about, welcome to the newsletter. This is what you can expect. And here's your freebie. The next one is introducing who you are, why you started this, your journey. And then email number 3 could be just a little bit more about your mission specifically. And then email number 4 could be maybe a CTA to your coaching or to a course or something like that. So if you wanted to create an email sequence, you could come in here and create welcome sequence. So they have a bunch of different templates here that you can work from, or you can create from scratch. Maybe we just want a newsletter, kind of a little bit more blank. Create. Cool. So now you can put day 1 at 11 a.m. This is welcome email 1. Then the subject could be welcome and your free gift. And then you could add a preview text, and then in here, you'll just edit the content. So you can add your logo right here. You can edit the title, edit all of the content in here, even add photos. If you want someone to read more and maybe, again, CTA to a blog post or CTA to your podcast, whatever it may be, you can do that. Okay, so you know how to create emails, you know how to create your website, you know how to create your blog. If you want to create a podcast or even import a podcast, all you do is import your podcast. I've done this before and it takes maybe like 30 minutes to get everything imported, or you can create one from scratch. So you'll just add in all of your podcast details, if it's public or private. It's really simple. You just follow the instructions right here to create a new podcast. And then once you create it, you'll be able to distribute to all major listening apps and even monetize your podcast all from this dashboard, which is really cool. And then lastly is if you wanted to create a course, you would just come in here, health, add a description. Cool. Next, you can go ahead and choose your colors. Of course, you can make them match your brand, accent color, white. And then you can add a thumbnail image as well. And then you'll add if it's going to be free or paid. You do need to connect your Stripe or anything like that if you want to set up the paid version. But now it is creating, now it kind of maps out a blueprint of what you could do. Obviously, you want to customize this to be exactly what you want. So in here are kind of like the headings, and then underneath it are all the different modules. So as you can see, this is the understand your body section, the basics of human anatomy. Then you can add a video or an audio and you just upload it right here. And then this will be underneath it. It doesn't have to be video or audio. It could just be more of like a blog style. So once you complete all of this, then now you have something to actually sell. So again, you can funnel it from your newsletter and do soft selling every single week at the bottom of your newsletter to promote and push people to this offer, right? It's really important that everything is cohesive, right? So your newsletters are, aligning with your ideal client. On top of your coaching, you have an ideal client. So everything really is wrapped up into one place. It just makes everything so much easier. Honestly, if you're serious about building your brand and want a place where people can learn from you, read your thoughts, sign up for your list, and buy your programs, Kajabi is 100% worth it. Yes, it can be an investment, but it replaces multiple tools and gives your brand a polished professional feel from day one. You can stop duct taping your digital presence together and finally have a home for all of your content. I just really quickly wanted to show you the different plans and pricing options. Again, if you want to check out all the different plans and pricing options, you can use our link down below. But after the 30-day trial, the Kickstarter plan is $89 a month plus taxes. With this, you get 0% transaction fees, unlimited landing pages, 7,500 marketing emails, 250 contacts, and more. Then the basic is $149 per month after the 30-day trial. Everything in the Kickstarter plan, but you get unlimited marketing emails, 3 funnels, more contacts, and more active users. Then the growth is $199 per month after the free trial. And then you get everything that's in the basic plan, but you get, more funnels, contacts, and active customers. Same with the pro plan. You get everything increased, but this is $399 per month after the 30-day free trial. What's cool about Kajabi in the pricing is you can grow with it, right? You don't have to go all the way to the pro plan if you're just starting out. You can start with the Kickstarter plan, and as you need to increase over time, you can. Just as a reminder, our link does give you an extended free trial, so it's 30 days rather than the regular 14 days. So again, if you want to check it out, that link is down below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. If you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance because it really helps support the channel and keeps us creating free content just like this. I know how overwhelming it can be to start building your online business, especially when tech gets in the way of your creativity. But if you're a coach or content creator who just wants to serve, teach, and grow, Kajabi gives you the tools without the chaos. This channel is all about helping you find smart and simple systems that grow with you, even if you're just getting started. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.